Hey there. Here I am. Pay attention to my voice. I know it sounds like I have a cold. Yes, I did come down with a cold. But it's fading away. I had one of those colds that I don't know, just feel drained. Stuffy head. Dry coughs. Man, I couldn't even go down the elevator without a water in my hand or something. Every 15 minutes my throat would dry out and I'd go into a hacking cough. Ugh. So, a week ago, my hotel in the tower that I was in ran out, so I decided to stay an extra 7 days. Instead of going to Dumageddon, I got in this other tower, Tower 1, which is 59 stories. That's the one I was showing you in the other video where I couldn't see the top of it. And I decided to stick it out a little longer because I couldn't really get on a plane and be hacking, coughing, and feeling like yuck. And so I just decided, heck, I'll just do another 7 days here. So on the 22nd, I'll be checking out of here and going to Dumageddon. I am still in Cebu. And I'm sitting at my little condo. And that's all I'm doing here is I'm hanging out at the pool. And how I got this cold, as soon as I got here, I started doing trips. I was going to the mall, going here, going there, going to the beaches. And I took one trip up to the falls on the back of a scooter motorcycle, which is one of the taxi forms of transportation around here. And it started raining, and we were soaking wet. You know, from being at the falls, swimming, hanging out, and then we come back, and I was freezing my butt off. I didn't have nothing but a towel, and the driver kept going, "No problem, it's okay." Well, I know, I heard that before, but I had goosebumps and this. I couldn't get the chills out of my bones for that whole night. That settled in, I think, to make me get a cold and a cough. And I'm my third day in it right now. So I decided, well, I'm going out of it a little bit now. I mean, the hacking and the cough, that's why I haven't made a video. Man, I'd be hacking and coughing right now. And everything's good. It's just I'm now 7 days behind what I wanted to do, going to Dumageddon. So I have a plane booked for the afternoon, evening of the 22nd on Monday in Cebu here, and it's a 1 hour flight straight through whoop, to Dumageddon. I'll be there at 10 o'clock, and I have a hotel registered there for 7 days. I'm ready to do that and pop into town because I need to go places and talk to some expats or some locals. You can't do it here. There is nobody to talk to about what you need here. If you got any questions, they can barely understand you. I can barely understand them. So at least in Dumageddon, there's a lot of expats there and stuff. And you go to a place called Ground Zero. That's where they all hang out. It's kind of a casino thing, a coffee shop. And so I'll probably pop in there and chat and say I need some help. My QR card, I think, is still good to get on this plane ride because this is a domestic plane ride. I haven't done a domestic flight in the Philippines in decades. Are they going to ask for my QR thing? Yes, they're probably going to do that. Are they going to ask for my return ticket verification, which is on the QR card? I don't know. But I know one thing. My visa runs out on the 7th of June. And I have to have a new visa set up. I can get it done in Dumageddon. They do have an immigrations there. So I can get things done there, but I need somebody. I don't have a clue how to get that QR thing on my computer. The lady at customs in Manila, when I was landing, I couldn't get into Manila without her. I went all the way through the line, get to customs. The guy said, "Where's your QR code?" And you're supposed to hand them over your phone or a printout or something. And they scan it, and it tells you all about you. Where you're going, what your health is, what's this, that. I didn't have it. I had it all on paper. They won't accept that. So I had to go back over to a place where they had it set up out of the lines, which I was in line for about an hour to get where I was in customs. So I went all the way back around, and then the lady goes, "You have to go over here, scan this, do that, open this up, go over here, on your computer, on your phone." And I told her, I said, "I don't have a clue what you're talking about. I've never done this before." And she goes, "Well, give it a try, and if you can, I'll come help you." This is in half-speaking Philippine customs lady. And I said, "Okay." So I got over there, and she saw me fumbling around. And I said, "The first thing I don't know how to do is do a scan. I don't use my phone. I'm not a scanner. I don't do it. How do you do it? You just wave your phone over it and scan it?" "No, you have to download this and app this." And okay. So I put my phone down. Said, "Well, I guess I don't go, because I don't have a clue what you're talking about." So she decided to pick up my phone. I didn't get to see what she did. She was doing it so fast, and it wasn't facing me, and I'm like, God, I would sure like to watch what she's going to do. So she opens up, I guess she goes in and gets the app, opens it up, takes my paperwork that I had, copies everything off of that onto this QR app, all my information. And then she goes, "Okay," and she uploads it down. I don't know what she does. Anyway, she looks and she says, "Here it is." And it sends it to my email or something. I still don't know what it does. And I threw it into my archives to get it out of the way so I don't delete it or some stupid thing. I don't like phones. What is this all about? I mean, yeah, it's security and it's really quick. All they have to do is go through customs and go scan. 100 people go right on through. Well, I don't know. I guess it's an easy way to do it. Because the girls I was on the plane with, actually that happened Tokyo? I forget. Because when I left and flew over from San Francisco to Tokyo, I had these two young ladies next to me. I was a window seat. There was about a 32 to 35-year-old next to me she was center seat, and then the aisle seat, about a 32 to 35-year-old girl, or less. And they're sitting over there, and they're talking about a few things here, a few things there, and I'm going, we got a 10.5-hour flight. And I hope it don't bother you too much, but I'm over here at this seat. And these people on this flight, they bring you food after food after food, and drinks, food, drinks. I mean, holy smokes. And so the girl, about 2.5, 3 hours into the flight, the girl on the aisle seat decides, okay, she's going to get up and go potty. So she does. So I nudge the other girl and say, would you mind if while she's up, I get up and go use the potty too? Oh, no, okay. So we do that. Now, the center girl didn't go. So we all come back and get back into place. And I'm going, oh, great. Here comes more food, more drink. Still got a little cough, but it's fading out. Really nice girls, not real chatty. So they're going to go stay in Tokyo, I guess. So I'm going, well, about 2 more hours into the flight, I go, do you mind if I get up and potty? So they have to get up, stand in the aisle. No. Well, the girl in the center seat, on a 10.5-hour flight, an hour and a half before our flight was over was the first time she had to get up and pee or do anything. Holy smokes. Now, when I had a flight from Tokyo to Manila, awesome. I had an aisle seat. I had to pop in and out. So I could do anything I wanted. I hated having that window seat. So I was up 3 times. And then I think when we were putting things away to land, I told her, well, I'm going to get up one more time before we land. And the other girl did too. And so we got back in our seats, and that was that. On the other one, I could get up, walk around, do anything I wanted. That was great. But anyway, I have to get to Dumaguete and chat with some people and see if I can get some help. So my visa doesn't run out. I got to get an extension on by the 7th. People say I can't do it in Dumaguete, but there is an immigration's office there. And actually, you can walk in without, if you have your vaccination cards and all that other stuff, you can go in there without any appointments. You just walk in and they take you. So I got to get with the locals. I can't get an answer here. I've already tried and quit. So, oh boy. I'm going to go ahead and take my flight. I had a great little boat ride from Manila to Cebu. You saw it a little on my video. And that was pretty awesome. And if you ever book one, you can book the very cheap one. It's a 1.5-day cruise over here. An old rickety boat. I think they had about 500 passengers. They have dorm room facilities for about $30 a piece that you can take the trip, and they feed you 3 meals a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's in a cafeteria line. And which I went into the dorm room, and this one dorm room, the ceiling's down about 6 feet. And you're walking in and there's bunks everywhere. 200 people in a room. And 1 bathroom. Ouch. I'm going, well, 2 hours of that I kind of went. And the bathroom course, the toilets were, one wouldn't flush. There is no toilet paper, it's a hand wash. And so I went up to the desk and said, I heard there was an upgrade I could do. And they said, yes, there is, sir. So I upgraded to a private room. Now that was awesome. Water view, giant room, king bed, everything I wanted, private bathroom. And you have a special upgraded dining room that nobody else can get into, which it shows on my video. I walked by it, took a film of it. And they serve you 3 meals a day. And you can walk in anytime you want, grab a soda out of the cooler if you want. That's kind of included in your stuff. Oh, great. So I upgraded that. Now that was wonderful. Made my trip all through. Then I got into Cebu here and I took a taxi up here to the hotel, checked in way early, like 5 hours, 6 hours early. They moved me right in. It's kind of interesting because I've never booked stuff where they let you in. Well, sir, you're going to have to wait till 2 o'clock till we let people in. so far here, every time I wanted to go in somewhere, I guess they're in such competition to get people that whenever you show up, they're going to put you in somewhere. So they did. Now this is oh God, it was late at night. I forget what time it was. But anyway, they put me in a hotel and all that, and so I started touring, going to all the malls, the Alea Mall, Ayaya Mall, which is huge. The other malls, and for a foodie, these places are just junk city. So I went and got a t-shirt, a couple things I can wear around, and I threw my Levi's away. They were taking up space in my bag. I had 3 sets of some new ones and all that. You can't wear them here. Number one, they're too hot. You go to the only place you would need them is when you go into immigrations to do your visa thing, renew it, and you can't wear Levi's. You have to wear like a slacks, more dress, and you can't wear shorts. Period. You gotta wear some slacks. So I gotta pick up some slacks over there. Anyway, I gotta get over there and chat with some people. There are probably gonna be some right in my hotel or the condos, and that's a nice one with the pool. It's called the Seaside Inn in Dumaguete, and the only thing they had available was a 2-bedroom condo with the pool and a spa and a weight room and all that stuff. And I think I paid 11,000 pesos. It came to $211 to book that for 7 days. So I booked it, 2-bedroom. What the heck? I just sleep one room, the other room. I don't know. And I got everything in order except this visa passport thing. I just hope there isn't no more backups, because now that I'm doing this, I've got the hotel room booked. I got a plane ride booked. Now, is something going to back up again? Am I going to get to the airport and they're going to say, "Sir, your QR scan blah 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 thing is outdated. I don't know. I shouldn't have to. It's domestic flight. I'm not going international. I'm just shooting over to another island. If I have to do this every time I pop to a new island, I'm going to be pissed, because I plan on doing that a lot. And I just want to get to my destination. And the expenses, they're okay because they're so cheap. It's just my time. I'm a week behind now, and I just would rather be there getting things done, getting things settled. And because I want to rent a 30-day thing, maybe a 6-month, move on, get a scooter, all that other stuff, and get started. And I'm just sitting here now, and actually, if you heard me cough a couple times, that is very minimal to what I've been doing. So I have throat lozenges. I bought 2 packs of them. And if I have one of those in my mouth and stuff, it'll keep the cough way, way, way down. But I'm moving out of it, and I could go today. But I'm staying off the air, and I don't want to book and change. And when you start changing stuff, forget it. And I got the airfare and the hotel there changed. I had to leave it the same, so I'm jammed till Monday. Monday's my moving day, and I'll get back to you then and let you know how it goes. I'm just recovering after a 3-day thing. And I knew it because all I've been doing, I went to the mall day before yesterday when this was kicking in, and I didn't make it down the elevator without gagging, coughing here. And there's people in the elevator. I went, oh no, and I didn't have water with me. I didn't have any cough drops, which I have Ludens with me all the time. And jeez. So I get a water downstairs, grab a cab, takes me to the mall. I go tripping around the mall, I get upstairs, and all of a sudden my mouth goes dry. As soon as my mouth goes dry, I get a dry, hacking cough. And it sucks. I mean, it's like a desert cough. And you gotta get some water in there or something. And so I look around, grab some water, and everybody sees you because everybody's about shoulder high to me. And for a foreigner white guy, in the mall, 1 in 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I mean, you stick out like a sore thumb. And here you sit there coughing and everyone, get away from that guy. He's a foreigner. But everybody's so nice and stuff. And then you got to watch out in the mall when you're a single guy. Definitely. The ladies kept walking up behind me. These are like 30-year-olds and 25-year-olds. And, hello, sir. Are you by yourself? And then I have a thing all set up. I said, well, no. Oh, really? Are you single? This is just a natural thing they all ask. They're looking for a guy. And I go, well, no, sort of. And he goes, oh, well, I see you with nobody. And I go, yeah, well, I have a girlfriend. Oh, where is she? And she's in shopping. I'm meeting her around the corner by the taxis. Oh, okay, sir. And then they walk away. Time and time again. Single guy around here has a tag on his ass. But anyway, I just can't wait to get to Dumageddon and relax. I mean, being a destination, sitting in a condo is just no fun. I got a pool and everything. I go out to the pool a few times a day and hang out, float around. Okay. And I love the system of you don't even use your showers in your condo because you're in the pool and they have a shower down there, so you rinse off and you're good for the day. All right. But I'm going to sign out for now. Now, give me a subscribe. So when I do put a video up, I'm going to cut down on the videos right now because, I got another thing to tell you. Because when we were up at the falls, I was on that motorcycle thing. I got a smart idea that I'm going to get up on top and film down and all that stuff. And I get up there and I had my phone hooked on my pocket thing. And all of a sudden I'm going up over these rocks and my phone falls out onto a patch of grass in between a bunch of rocks. Okay. That just told me right there. And then another time when I was out on a boat, I was at the beach and going out on this little boat excursion. And I almost dropped it in the water. So I don't know if I'm going to take the phone with me everywhere. I might just give reports. Everybody's seen everything that's here. If you watch YouTube videos on the Philippines, it's all been there. The malls are on there. Every lick and piece of this, there's YouTubers all over the place that have this on there. So I'm just going to keep a report on what I'm doing. Until next time, keep your dogs safe. Do a little subscribe. See you later.